Hey everybody, welcome to the True Blue Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Sucardi. You can find me on Instagram at True Blue Podcast. It is Monday, the 24th. And I'm just chilling here. I tell you what, soy sauce, even the low sodium, gives me like crazy fucking heartburn. I can't even speak. I'm tongue-tied. I could have like a bowl of fucking like spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce and still not have as much heartburn as I do with the soy sauce. And mind you, I don't use a lot. I'm like, I dip it a little and that's it. I don't want to like soak it or nothing. But yeah, it fucks me up, man. But I got antacids. I practically take antacids every day. Probably not the best thing, so don't be like me. But man, do they help. Holy shit, put out the fire. Drink some water and shit. Some antacids. Yeah. Well, shit, here we are. We're fucking rocking and rolling. So, this Saturday was Morrissey's birthday, which I'm a big Morrissey fan, so was cool. He like released a live concert on YouTube, and it was good. I watched most of it on Saturday, and then I finished it up yesterday. He's my favorite artist, so it's cool when it's like it's his birthday and shit, you know? Why not? It's like a reason to show appreciation and, you know, listen to his music and get into the whole world there. So that was really cool. Plus, when I was hanging out with the homies, I was like, you know what today is, right? You know, they of course had no clue. But yeah, it was fun to just talk about. I love Morrissey so much, and I have a couple groups of friends who like to make jokes about it, and it's the best. You know, joking with them and just having a good time with it, not taking it too seriously. But yeah, his birthday was Saturday, so that's really cool. Yeah, session 36. Fucking session 36. We already made it to 36. When I turned 36, one of the first things I thought to myself was, I'm the same age as Homer Simpson. This is so fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to the, like, I got into The Simpsons, literally. I used to watch it on a Tracy Ullman show. My sister and I, on, like, Fox 5, we would watch it. I mean, it was like a late night cartoon was just like, we were glued to it. And we loved it. And we saw a transition into that first Christmas special and into the, first season. But, yeah, it's, I forgot why the fuck I even brought up The Simpsons. But, yeah, fuck, I totally spaced it. I'll have to go back and listen. But yeah, anyway, oh yeah, Homer Simpson's age. Yeah, there we go. See, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Shout out to my brain. Shout out to my short-term memory. Yeah, shout out to, that.
Marijuana smells good.
Yeah, that's the problem. It does. All right, so, yeah, the same age as Homer Simpson. And I thought to myself, God, 36. I was way cooler, way hipper and all this shit. Not that Homer Simpson's not cool, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so that was crazy. So, session 36, I thought of, I honestly thought of Wu-Tang with this, but when I turned 36, I also thought of Wu-Tang, but I also, first thing was like, wow, I'm the same age as Homer Simpson. Life is just so crazy. Like these ages that you think, and even right now, I'm like, wow, 55, wow, that's two numbers. I'll be there soon, and it won't be the same. It won't be what I imagined it to be, because it just doesn't, at least from this go around, it just doesn't seem to ever be the case. You know, when I was 33, wow, Larry Bird, okay, cool. You know, just like all these different ages. I always thought I'd be or feel or look a certain way, and I kind of feel the same kind of look the same in most respects. Got a little white here and there, but that's all good. So yeah, since we last spoke, they like lightened the mask ban. They said you don't have to wear masks anymore, which is amazing. Not a mask fan, no thank you. Especially at the gym. I mean, that's fucking, you know what I mean? To me, that just like hurt my brain. I'd be like, I don't get it. I'm exercising and I have this damn thing on. I'm doing cardio. So, yeah, it's been fucking great. It's been fucking great. And, yeah, it's, sorry, I just got a text message, so I just got a little sidetracked. But yeah, not having the mask has been great. It really has. I feel just, I don't know, better. And then just going to the gym, work out on the floor, I don't know. But I'm very humble. The way things change and the way that they could just switch it up, So I'm just very grateful. Still safe, still, healthy and all that pepperoni. So that's really good. I'm happy to see things are trending in that direction. And yeah, I also this weekend I went to some paper stores to look at different types of paper for my poetry zine. My friend who's helping me put it together told me to go do this, and it was really informative. And I went to Staples and found 2 people there who fucking knew a ton of shit. Excuse me, I didn't expect to have so much just so much knowledge. And they were really cool. They really helped me out, really encouraged me. And then I went to one other spot, and it was like a kind of like a mom and pop place, definitely like a whatever private or a small business. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And they said mask up, so no problem. I had my mask with me. I put that shit on. And they had some cool shit too. They were also really helpful. They had they had all kinds of stuff there for, stationery and, letters, cards, all kinds of stuff. It was really cool. They even had this one journal. It said like, fuck you. It was like almost like a relationship comment. It was like, fuck you, I'm doing fine or something. It was, and then, the idea of the journal is sort of just to do your thing, I guess. But that was on the cover. And this place is very posh and very kind of, kind of has their own like little vibe. And then there's this book that says, fuck you, I'm whatever. So it just made me smile so much because I just thought how out of place. So I took the book and went up to the cashier, and I figured I'd show her because we'd have a laugh. She wasn't laughing. Did not think it was funny. She's like, so? I'm like, I just kept laughing. I didn't let her bring me down, but I thought, what a bitch. Lighten up, lady. Her with her mask on, fucking frowning. Line up, lady. Shit's fucking, you know what I mean? It's a nice day. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. One, that it said fuck you, whatever, in this little like kind of like stationery store. And then I showed it to the one lady and she wasn't feeling it. I noticed this recently. I watch a lot of from time to time I watch some SNL, like old school SNL on YouTube. Some great skits. And I noticed like usually after they have this blaring saxophone. If you watch any SNL on YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Soon as the video's over, saxophone, boom, right in. Even I think their like greatest hit compilations on DVD, they also had like, I think in like the DVD menu was like loud as fuck saxophone. It's almost obnoxious, especially you're watching something like chill or it's so late, and then bam, the saxophone busts right in. You gotta like lower the volume and shit. I love music and all, but that sax just cuts right through. Sometimes I'll like try to get in front of it and just mute it like right before it ends, and then I feel amazing. It's a similar feeling to turning off your microwave timer before it actually sounds. Sorry, I just went blank there. But yeah, it's like the same feeling. You just like, you're avoiding an annoyance and you're on top of things, which is awesome. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool. All right, so I'm just going to talk about Wu-Tang. That's pretty much what I'm going to do for this episode. I have a song too, but I'm just going to talk about them. We'll do self-care tip next week. We'll do the poetry next week. I'm just going to talk about Wu-Tang. Yeah, let's fucking do that pepperoni. Alrighty, thanks. Here we go, motherfucker. So yeah, fucking I got into Wu-Tang when I was in whenever they in 97, so I guess that had to have been like, I guess I was a freshman, sophomore, something like that. And this kid, Jerry Hull, had their CD, and I listened to some of it at lunchtime. And I loved it. They had great beats, and the lyrics were just awesome, so imaginative. And I got a sense of like that, you know, they're a group and they had more than 2 or 3 members, and that was really cool. And he lent me the CD, and I remember looking inside the booklet. This is the Wu-Tang Forever CD, and like each member had their own page. They had their name and like I guess their AKA, and I just thought it was so cool. It was like they were like literally like, you know, like a superhero team or something. And I also love that there was a RZA and a Jizza, like that showed like this sort of like similarity, this unity within the Wu-Tang, that they could have similar names and not be like, no, you can't have that name, it's so close to mine. I thought that was so dope. Like there was something about that just really was, just like kind of brought me in. So I'm going through the insert and I'm looking through like each member's like page and stuff, and that they all have names, and there's 9 of them. I mean, like that they could be so many, you know, that there's so many in a group and that it works. I just saw that as like, wow, this is like a fucking basketball team or like a baseball team, you know, this is a team here. And so I, you know, brought the CD home, listened to it a ton, made a copy of it, which I still have to this day on a TDK tape. And I just loved it. I honestly couldn't believe that you could have a group, you know, and have like the theme be like karate and superhero and sort of like, you know, you're really using your imagination, you know, being something greater. And that they were members and they all made this one team, this one group. I just loved it. Because to me, especially, you know, what they were rhyming about and just like the whole kung fu thing and all that, it could be so corny. It just feels like that could come across so corny and so whack, but it was the complete opposite. I feel the same way about the Misfits, where they sang about all the horror stuff, and that could have been kind of like, this is kind of cheesy, but it's so cool. So they kind of share that with Wu-Tang. And just like, you know, again, that they had their own names, and just like they all kind of like, you know, they were on songs and stuff, and it just was, I just thought, like, how do they do this? How does this work? And of course, as I got into it more, I learned a lot more about it. But I love that whole idea, and that there was 9 of them, you know, and it's just so cool. You can find your favorite, and then just like the different personalities. It just really drew me in. They were like the first hip hop rap group that I like really got into. I mean, the first tape I ever got was the Fat Boys, but that was in like 1988 or some shit like that. So that was a little different. But yeah, it really drew me in. And then I also remember when I was a kid, before I, you know, this is in, you know, 94, 93, at Kmart in the music section, they had like this big TV that you would press, and it would play different music videos, and they'd have like the entire, like, I guess like the band's like cover of their album, and you'd press on it, and they had one for Wu-Tang, the song Cream. And I just remember there were all these black dudes in there, like smoking blunts, looking like really hard and just looking cool. They just look cool, straight up. They just look cool. And that like always stuck with me. So then, here I am with Wu-Tang Forever, and it just was, I don't know, it kind of all like, created itself and planted seeds early on of my curiosity with it. So yeah, hearing it and making that mixtape and playing that like nonstop, memorizing some of the rhymes, seeing the different personalities, and then just talking to all my friends who liked Wu-Tang, or anyone who really liked them. I went to grammar school with a lot of black kids, and I was friends with all of them once we got in high school. One good thing I could say about playing sports and doing different things, and I went to different grammar schools, is you just meet different kids. So by the time you all go to high school together, luckily I knew a lot of people, and I was cool with them. So just talking music, and it was just really great. Really just a great memory. And I finally bought the CD. I finally bought it on CD myself when I went to London in 2001. It was on sale for like £7 or some shit, and I still have it with the sticker that says with the pounds and stuff. It was just too funny. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it now. So just another fun memory with it. But yeah, Wu-Tang is just great. I mean, really, they are great. They're the best rap group ever. Seriously. And those first two albums are just amazing. 10 out of 10. Easy. 10 out of 10 easy. So yeah, hey, there's a little background on fucking my vibe with Wu-Tang. I actually never saw them, which sucks. I had the opportunity to see them, I think, twice. And I didn't jump at the opportunity, unfortunately. One of my homies saw them. Shout out to my homie Al. ODB had, I guess, broken out of prison, but he like violated his parole and he went to the show. And then after that, he kind of disappeared and, was locked up and stuff. And my homie Al was at that show, which is really cool. It was somewhere, I think, in New York. It was like Roseland or Irving Plaza or something like that. All right, so let's get on to the True Blue playlist of the week, song of the week. All right, right on. Sticking with the Wu-Tang theme, I chose the song. It's called Iron God Chamber. It's by Masta Killa, one of the Wu-Tang members, and it features U-God, RZA, and Method Man, all from Wu-Tang. It's off the Made in Brooklyn album that came out in 2006. Masta Killa is one of the least known Wu-Tang members. And this is a really good album and a great fucking song. Great song. It's quality mid-2000s Wu-Tang track. Because I'm not going to lie, there's some of their stuff. I mean, I liked the W, and I liked all their albums so far, but they're definitely it teeters a little bit, to be honest with you. So this is a quality one. This is a quality mid-2000s Wu-Tang track, so, I ain't lying. Great beat. Right away, you can tell. Right away. Before anyone starts rhyming, right away, it's just got you hooked. Very, very lively. This is definitely one of those kind of like, what I'm saying, kind of like up songs. Everyone's verse on it, literally everyone's verse, very, very exceptional, very crafty. And I find that U-God does so well when he's on other people's songs. His solo stuff's okay, but when he's on other people's songs, he's like one of the best. Literally, he is one of the best. It's no different from, it's no different on this song. The lyrics flow so well with the music throughout the whole song. Really memorable lyrics. And if you visited my MySpace page in 2006 or 2007, this is the song that you likely heard, which kind of made me laugh. But yeah, a great fucking song. You definitely check this out. I'm going to add it to the True Blue playlist. It's called Iron God Chamber. It's by Masta Killa, featuring U-God, RZA, and Method Man. All right, well, hey, that's it. Kind of a quick one here. Session 36. Thanks for chilling with me, letting me kick it with you. Hope everyone has a good week. And, yeah, you guys fucking, take care and eat a pizza. And don't forget, music is self-care. Take care, everybody. Peace.